Welcome back. You didn't actually, nothing happened. Well, nothing. Isn't this exactly where we left off? Everyone, welcome. We did it. The clouds are sunny. The sun is cloudy. I don't know why I screwed that up and I tried to run that back. Welcome. Right where we left off last time. Let's go plant the thing. Do I need lackluster to not be here? How do I plant the thing? Oh, tree? What do I do here? Yeah, I understand that, but... Oh. Okay. Alright, there you go. I was confused. I've never had the game just not do that for a while, so it took me a sec. Anyway, welcome to the end of chapter 5. 5? 6? 6. Welcome to the end of chapter 6, right where last time, right where we left off. You didn't miss nothing. I had to... Now I gotta wait for Beanstalk. So... How are you doing? We having fun? I'm like 99% sure they at least sped up this animation a little bit. Or maybe it's not this one, but the next one, because I distinctly remember these taking a little bit too long. Not enough to be like, you know, but enough to be like, Very eloquent description right there. But anyway, this is going to be a bit shorter of it. Like, I'm actually going to start having shorter Paper Mario Master Quest. Hello, Weevil. We're actually going to start having shorter Paper Mario Master Quest sessions, because I'm streaming it every day. Every day is the weekend. And mainly today, I have lawn work to do after this. So this is going to be a baby episode. And comparatively, it's still going to be like 2 hours. But comparatively, baby. Anyway, welcome to Cloudland. Hello, Weevil. Welcome to Cloudland. Is that an Ultra Shroom and not Super Jump Charge? I just jumped right off that cloud. They just keep depriving me of certain badges. Like, this is normally Super Jump Charge, which, you know, you can charge up and do 3 more damage with your jump. The reason they don't let you have that is because Power Bounce. Shit. I was gonna say cheese and shit, so I kind of went shit, but it's cheese. I think I can do this right. Maybe... Wait a minute, I want to see a little something fun. I want to see if I can do it. Shit. You can get out of bounds if you're on the far left side of that cloud and you paracarry. What's behind the first blooper? Probably still just Sleepy Stomp. Or whatever it is. Most likely. They haven't moved a lot of stuff around. They just moved stuff that's, like, out of place and out of touch. I need to go save, just so I don't have to watch those cutscenes again. Because, like, they have only changed really big stuff that I can totally see why they did that. Like, they took Peekaboo away from me, so that way I don't have just infinite access to seeing enemies' HP, and it upsets me, but I can understand why. But, you know. They also put some badges earlier on in the game. Like, they put, Power Quake, which is the Tier 2 Quake Hammer, earlier on in the game. Because normally you get that in Chapter 5, and then you get Mega Quake in between Chapter 5 and 6. So you have half a chapter for Mega Quake, for Power Quake, before you get Mega Quake. But in this one, they put it in Chapter 3. So you get Quake Hammer in, like, Chapter 2, I think. Then you get Quake, Mega Power Quake, get Tier 1 Quake Hammer in Chapter 2, 3, Chapter 3. No, that's Chapter 2. Then you get Tier 2 Quake Hammer in Chapter 3, then you get Tier 3 fuck. I'm bad at talking. Anyway, welcome, Weevil. Right where we left off last time, by the way. As you can see, we met ready to go fight the boss. We didn't miss anything. Don't worry. We definitely saved right as we were about to fight the boss last time. Here we go. Oh no, what have they done to Huff and Puff? I have not fiddled with my badges. I am doing this is a double test. This is going to be the test run that we always do. But, this one is going to be more so of a test, because one, I'm going to see what his HP is at. And two, I want to see if the tough dudes that he summons are affected by Zap Tap. Because if I remember correctly in promo, they took away that ability, because, yeah. Yeah, tough puffs. Yeah, tough puffs. Shut up, puff, puff, puff. Oh my god, he has a lot of HP. He has more than the final boss in the base game. Yep, they still have that mechanic where some of the tough puffs are invisible. Great, great, good. Please have Zap Tap. Zap Tap, please! Zap Tap! Why are you doing this to me? Zap Tap didn't work. Oh my god, and the new change they gave him very simple changes compared to Pro Mode, where Pro Mode is like, oh, some of the tough puffs are invisible. That's a huge change. In this one, it's just, oh, he can attack twice. He can eat and attack in the same turn, which is fun. And then they just gave him more status ailments. I don't even remember if that can shrink in the base game, but I guess it can now. One thing that I like a lot of what Master Quest does, but goddamn, some of these changes are super fucking boring. Like, Huff and Puff was already changed a lot. Having some of the tough puffs be invisible was a pretty good change. I mean, it wasn't like a meaty change, like you don't feel that in my soul, but it's enough of a change to say, like, okay, there's a new dynamic to this fight, because he's always gonna have tough puffs. You can't get rid of him. Now this kind of change, though, just made it annoying, because it's just like, oh, okay, you can just heal. Like, oh, okay. Good. I don't remember this being this hard to mash! Oh. Yeah, I think, like, all of his attacks seem to shrink or some bullshit, because I am tiny at all times. I don't know why this game has just a massive erection towards the shrink status ailment. To be fair, Paper Mario 1 only has, like, 4 status ailments, and 3 of them are you're stunned now, of dazed, paralyzed, and asleep. It's just like, all of them are synonymous with you don't get a turn, so that didn't shrink that. That timing is not as much as you'd think it was. You'd assume with that attack, it'd be when he makes contact with Mario's big ol' Italian schnoz. No, actually. It's not. Wow, that's really efficient right there. Great, good job, Tough Puffs. Just gonna smack him with something good. Oh my god, they're all invisible! Don't you eat those! We'll go to bullshit. Also, how's your... It's Saturday, right? How's your big old Saturday day to day going, Mr. Weevil Man? How are you liking the definite weekend? I haven't noticed that it's the weekend, but you know, how's your weekend going? Good. The Tough Puffs have more than 4. That's another good change. Make them do shrink, fine, and then make the Tough Puffs have 5 HP. Fine change, perfect change, makes him a hard fight. You don't need to make him be able to eat and attack in the same turn. That takes it a step too far. Like, you've crossed the line once you've made that change. We've already done 2 changes to Huff and Puff to make him a decently meaty fight, because now I have to invest actual effort into being able to beat his Tough Puffs. Because before they had 4 HP, exactly 4. So if you had fully upgraded, also that invisibility did not fade after 2 turns. The fact that the fully upgraded Lackluster did 4 damage to all enemies for dirt cheap effectively made this boss a big dumb nerd. So the fact that they upped the HP of them is a very good thing. It made them obnoxious to take care of. But the fact that him healing, aka making use of his already really difficult to get rid of partners, you've gone too far. You've double dipped. You've gotten dirty and gross, and now people aren't going to want to use that dip because you keep double dipping in there and you're getting your saliva and germs in there. No one wants that. You've gone too far. You've crossed the line. Because you've given him more immediate access to his options, that being the Tough Puffs, and you've made those options better. So, a line has to be drawn somewhere. You've made him too good in that regard. Like, his minions are now super scary. But the thing is that, like, you can give him more immediate access to his options, and you can make his options better. And I mean, hell, you did both at the same time, but just making one of the two changes, more immediate access to the options or making the options better, would have been fine. You've given him so much, now he's just frustrating to fight. Like, you also cranked up his HP to just ass loads. He has 120, and it's the boss that can heal the most in the game. Other than maybe, like, the final boss, in which case it's like, whoa, I'm so excited. Go eat just straight pepperoncinis then. What's the problem? Oh, I have, like, no healing items. All I have are jellies. No, we're not gonna have a good time in this one, are we? You know what? We'll just do this. I'm gonna lose this fight. I liked, they did a very, very small change of, to Lava Piranha. Lava Piranha's biggest downside is that his options, his downsides were too grievous. He was too easy to punish. Now that they've shored up those weaknesses, that one small change of Lava Piranha cannot be stunned himself. Perfect change. Actually a little bit meaty of a fight. This one is just annoying. You don't get credit for this one. You've done too much. You've course-corrected too far, but at the same time, you haven't actually made him a fun fight, is the important thing at the end of the day. It has to be an interesting fight at the end of the day. A game is meant to be enjoyed, and if enjoyment is not being had, then you fucked up somewhere. Unless that's the whole goddamn point, in which case, you know, or there's more of a debate there. It's kind of a case-by-case system. You know, whatever. No. Bad. Get out of here. Don't eat those. Alright, that checks out, but don't think I don't got my eye on you. I'm just gonna... No, make a bomb won't kill. Paracarry's air raid kill? I mean, it should. Shouldn't it? Yeah, if Lackluster's Spiny Surge is 3 FP for 4 damage, then this should do maybe 5 or 6. I don't actually know off the top. I think it's do 6? Yeah, it does 6, okay. Yeah, alright, that's fine then. And then we're just gonna hit. It's not exactly efficient, but... Yeah. I mean, the base fight was interesting. The whole gimmick of every time you hit the boss, he splits off into minions. And if you don't kill those minions fast enough, he's gonna heal by eating them. Is an interesting concept. So you can do it one of two ways, by killing the minions or doing so much damage that the minions he does summon can't, because he can only spawn so many minions, like he'll run out of room. So you can do one of two ways, and I think I'm probably just gonna DPS, yeah, I'm probably just gonna DPS check him while occasionally flexing into some air raids to take care of them tough buffs, because you just gotta kill him. You just gotta do it to him. So there's a couple things we need to take care of. Zap Tap doesn't work, so we need to get rid of that. I need to fix my inventory. I'm gonna go do that after this, but a couple things I gotta do. Damage dodge, pen plus, all good. HP plus, sure, whatever. Who really cares? Mario, you know what? I have an idea. Mario's just gonna focus. Just focus, focus, focus. That's his whole job. Just get a ridiculous amount of mileage on Mario not actually attacking. This is all he's gonna be doing. It's all party member. Because we have quick change, so party members are already the most versatile. Because you have to equip badges to make Mario versatile. So we're just going to give him automatic regen, as well as a very, very aggressively done-did focus command. So that's going to be a good time. Also, this badge would be nice. All or nothing, which is the best way of giving yourself one extra power in the game. But I still think I've... Actually, knowing what's coming up, I really hope they changed the Chapter 7 boss. He was my favorite boss. And they didn't change him, I think, at all. And it's just a damn shame. A true atrocity that they did it dirty. They did him dirty like that. It's a damn shame, to say the least. Take my jam and jelly. And the Ultra Shroom, don't eat that. And then take the Dizzy Dial. Alright. Now that I think about it, give me this back. I need these. Yeah, this hustle drink and stone cap I'm still saving, because they will be for when cheese is needed to be applied aggressively to the enemy's forehead. I hate how the item shop is lagging just a little bit. It's not exactly the most fun thing in the world. So we're going to get 3 of these. Then I'm going to... Wait, did I just store the cake mix? Or do I have the cake mix on me? Okay, I have the cake mix on me. I'm going to go make a Yoshi cookie just because I have cake mix on me. We're going to go buy a melon. I'm going to make a whole bunch of honey maples and a honey super honey maple, yes. And then we're going to go get an egg. I think that's going to be our loadout and way of handling this for right now. It's not the most efficient, but I'm kind of using just what I happen to have on hand. So it'll have to work for now. Plus, we're still trying to figure out, like... Well, I was going to say we're trying to figure out how to fight the boss. The boss hasn't been changed enough. That's one thing that's another reason that this change to Huff and Puff's annoying. It didn't really drastically change how I'm going to fight him. I mean, it made me do a slight shift in perspective, but the whole gimmick with Huff and Puff is he's always had 2 ways of fighting him. DPS check or damage, or like, threat management. You gotta take care of him or his minions, and you just gotta focus one of the 2 of them now. Now that he has made his minions so goddamn beefy, and he has so much free access to them, it's not viable anymore. So instead of other fights making it to where you need to do either a new method or a more efficient method, this one has detracted a method of combat. And while I mean, it's still there, it's just not... It's not quite as... well, viable, and that takes a lot of the fun out of it, because, you know, it's a video game. And I mean, I can understand the niche of having a boss that's like, okay, you know, I like to have one very specific strategy, because that's the whole point, is the challenge mod. You need to be able to adapt, improvise, and overcome, haha. But, I don't know, man. It's also double dipped by the fact that this also is not a super fun fight. They just made this... They effectively did the cardinal sin of any difficulty setting of, he's a big meat wall. You have to hit him a lot, and then he dies. Now they just made him a little bit scarier within those boundaries, but even then, it's just like, you just gotta hit him a lot. Give me this melon. I'm gonna go get an egg, and then that should maybe be enough. Hopefully that will be enough. I'm still trying to save money is the thing. Like, I still need to save up for these damn badges. So, I don't like having to spend so much money on this garbage, but this game demands healing items. You need them. Ugh. Do not like being held hostage by my own game's inventory system. No, there you go. Sushi, get over here. Don't you softlock my game. Alright. No, the Huff and Puff, like, I'm pretty sure the HP thing they did to Huff and Puff was in Pro Mode. Like, I believe Pro Mode did 2 things. I mean, besides, you know, to make them hit harder. That's Pro Mode's, like, default modus operandi, and I can respect that. Because they balanced that. But I think they gave him, though, 120 HP, and they made about half of the Tough Puffs be invisible. So they gave him easier access to his options, and that one was a fair enough of a change. It was still a little bit of a meat and, like, slog of a fight, so it wasn't great, but making the Tough Puffs invisible made it so he could use and interact with them. They became a threat you had to manage, and so his whole mechanic wasn't completely circumventable. And then they've doubled down on that whole concept of giving him more ease of access to his options. Of making him be able to eat the Tough Puffs in the same turn and then act again, which that's what the whole gimmick of the invisibility thing is. There was counterplay to it, but not so... What the fuck? Why is this here? I don't actually remember why... Oh, yeah, Whack-A-Bumps. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hustle Drink. I guess. Fucking man. I guess I'll go store that. I forgot I had inventory problems. I was coming here to get back off the train, but... What was I going on about? Yeah, they've already tried to solve the problem of having a unique change, having the boss's minions be invisible. That's at least a original and unique change. Compared to Master Quest's modus operandi in this one seems to be twofold. Randomly giving enemies the shrink status ailment, or just, hell, any status ailment. Just fucking throw that shit around. Mainly shrink, and I'm like, alright, fine, you know what, make him a little bit more damage. Make him a little bit more difficult to deal damage to, which is never good. This dude has always been, this has always been his thing in Paper Mario. He's been the boss that you've had to grind down, because he's got a lot of HP, he can heal, that's his thing. Alright, fine, respectable. And then they made it so now you're shrunk, so you do less damage. Alright, that's fine. That'll make it so you have the damage control. It'll become a war of attrition. Right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. Fine. Then they made him be able to heal in the same turn. I'm like, okay, so I can't do as much damage. And some of the tough puffs are still invisible. That's two methods towards the same goal of making the boss take longer to fight. Then, of course, like I said, he can heal and attack in the same turn, meaning damage control on the tough puffs is a lot riskier because unless you kill all of them, you don't gain an advantage. Because before, he would have to waste a turn to heal, where it's like, alright, I can capitalize on that. Now you can't. Now it just, again, is harder to fight him. And then, on top of that, they made the tough puffs have more HP. So it's just like, Jesus Christ, man. So now, even on top of everything else, now you can't easily even route the tough puffs that you can get rid of. It's, like I said, it effectively deprived me of the, like, truly viable option of just skimming the tough. Just get that shit out of here. You can't really do that as much anymore. It's just not as fun. So now I'm thinking the main man game plan is just fuck the tough puffs. Just don't interact with them. Because you don't gain any advantage by having them around. And you only gain advantage by having there be the maximum amount of them, by ignoring them. And that's never something you should really try to do. Have the game be, ignore this mechanic. Unless that's, like, the gimmick, like, oh, hey, don't hit this enemy. You know, some games do stuff like that, that's respectable, but the whole meat of this boss has been damage control and assessment management. I mean, this boss isn't a cardinal sin, but I don't know, me and Ninja have occasionally differing opinions on these things, so that's always interesting to see. I've always enjoyed discussing the design. Where Ninja is someone who's actually gone to school for game design, I'm the exact opposite, where I don't have any theoretical and, you know, actually applicable knowledge, but I've done this shit a lot. RPGs are my fucking genre. They're my thing. I've done all of them. I've been around the block. I've swung with the best, sister. So, I have a lot of more field information. I have street knowledge, and his is book knowledge, if you will. So, it's interesting to see the, distinctive differences in our opinions. That's a pretty good loadout. 3 eggs, 2 maple supers, a honey super, and a Yoshi cookie, and I guess a hustler. That should hopefully manage some of my bullshit. And now we have to... Now we just gotta go, I guess. I can totally respect a boss that has this. It's like, bosses like this aren't inherently bad. Like, meat bosses, like, oh my god, he's such a slog. Those aren't inherently bad, but they're dangerous. You can't play... Those are fire. You can't play with them too much, and you need to really have, like, controlled environment for these things. Or else they're gonna spread like wildfire, and no one's gonna have fun with that. You gotta be careful with it. You gotta use them sparingly. And you can't just liberally apply fire to all of your problems. Fat bosses to all your problems, because that stops being fun. And because this boss is such a big chunk, I can just tattle him for free and not even lose, like, turn advantage. Where the exact opposite would be someone like, I guess Hubba Blubba's Heart, who's another fucking bullshit boss. He was worse. This one's just more of an annoyance kind of change. But Hubba Blubba was a DPS check. You just gotta grind them down as fast as possible. And I can respect that. I still say Toot and Koopa did that way better, but, yeah. Hubba Blubba was a neat concept for it, so... I think Actually, I'm gonna hustle drink. I mean, I'm never gonna use the hustle drink anywhere else, and I don't want Mario to attack on this turn, so fuck it. I never use these things. Might as well apply myself. Doot doot. That's such a weird attack, because you'd think... Why didn't I get shrunk? This hustle drink made me make me immune to shrink or something, because Mario's getting in there. He's going on a run. But, alright, cool. That's honestly a neat thing. Hustle drinks have been kind of shit before. They've been, okay, I can't say they're bad. They've been niche as hell, and I've actually found a use for the damn thing. It's kind of an accident, but here we are. Mario's whole thing is that I've made him a focus spammer. This is all he does. He's like, I'm going to use refresh, and I'm going to spam focus. It's all he's going to do. I want to try out this build. Plus, he's a regen boy. Look at that. Boom. Full star meter. Shit. I hate this attack just because... Again, talking about Huff and Puff's thing. Normally, you can summon Tough Puffs just to make him have to waste a turn having to eat the Tough Puffs. It's not the case anymore. If it's a slog boss fight that's interesting, that's totally fine. Like, I'm trying to think of a boss that's a slog that's, like, fun. Like, a boss you have to, like, grind down. Like, he takes a while. Like... I know I didn't play very much of it, but there's a boss in Sunny who has a neat concept like that, where it's actually two bosses, and one of them is, a dude that every time you hit him, he starts with, like, 5 power, and this is a game where you get thousands of power, so he starts off with very, very low power, and every time you hit him, he gains, like, 1% power, like, 1%, and this is multiplicative, so if the longer you take to fight him, the stronger he gets. And eventually he'll get to 1,000, which 1% is 10. And so he starts getting fat. I think it's more than, I think it's like 5% power. But the other boss is a lady who every time she heals, because she is a heal, it's a very baby heal, but you gain like 10 power. Very minor amount. But if you focus down the boss who gains percentages, she'll be sitting there healing him, adding a little bit of power each time. And then he multiplicative percentage increases his damage. So you just get slapped by the time he's half dead. And he just starts one-hitting your party and you just die. Where if you kill the lady, it's a very slow fight because she keeps healing herself. But you never run into those situations. It was a neat way of doing it. It's really, I'm just going to cut myself short because I'm rambling, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, here's an example of what I'm talking about by ignoring Tough Puffs. He may just eat, because he always likes to eat turn 1, but just damage him. Just big damage. Big meat. Just do it to him. Alright, you tough puff. I'm very chuffed at this puff. Don't you eat that! They just did 2 different cutscenes. I guess it's because I didn't attack Huff and Puff in the first couple turns. Like, they just didn't. Also, wow, the Tough Puffs hit hard. I think that's normal, though. I remember how Promo did that same change, where if Tough Puffs hit like a damn truck. Yeah. Because the whole gimmick of this boss is he's been the healer boss, which is another cardinal sin. Like, you're double, I've been saying this a lot, you're double dipping. Baseline concept of this boss has always been meat because he can heal. Not that he has a lot of HP. They gave him a lot of HP and a heal, and I'm just like, oh god. Get the fuck off me. Don't you touch me, harlot! That's what I thought. Get out of here. Yeah. See, like, this is free damage right here, because he can't summon any more Tough Puffs, so BAM! 10 free damage. He's probably gonna heal for 20, because Those Tough Puffs, I think they either heal for 1 or 2, depending on their size. Like, these are the mediums. These are the big Tough Puffs. So they heal for 2, each one he eats, and the small ones heal for 1. So he's going to heal for, like, 20 HP. Yeah. I did 10 damage. This whole fight, 10 damage. That's Huff and Puff, everybody. Yeah, I have done 10 fucking damage. God damn it. It would almost be better to do smaller instances of damage, just so he gets the 1 HP dudes. But, and it's not even if you do it in 1 attack, like if you do 7 damage, he'll get 3 medium ones and a small one, you know? It's not even like that won't even circumvent this. He's actually about to do the wind attack, so I'm not gonna put up the wind attack, that like attack he has, that gets rid of your cloud, so I can't like dodge cloud that garbage. Yeah, small Tough Puffs don't even do less damage either. They just do 4. Also, no, I think they actually removed that from base game, because if I remember correctly, maybe I'm just remembering similar-esque enemies, but normally those kind of enemies get hurt by Zap Tap. And it just come on! And it like shakes them off, you know? But more mechanics. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna die. I need to get a refresh off. Or I need to get a focus off, I should say. 1 focus gives me more than a refresh, plus the passive turn-by-turn basis. So, see, like that's more than a full meter. Plus the passive regen of focus meter and my HP. I have made it a slog for him to kill me now. Like, this is a double dip. Double dip murder right here. And this is also a situation where I can do the other option that I was talking about earlier. I can still kill Tough Puffs if I go hard, which is, I think, what I'm about to do, because most of them are visible. And, I mean, I can't do enough damage with bow to... I mean, I guess actually, you know what? I can. I have a better idea. We're not going to kill the Tough Puffs right now, because I can do this. Because I can't physically hit him with the slap, because he's electric. It'll hurt bow, and that's a bad idea. Oh, this is a really good come. We got a really good run going. Watch this. Watch next turn, I should say. Lemon! How's it going? Oh, God. Thank you, Lemon, for the... That didn't even make a noise. God damn it. Thanks, Twitch. Anyway, welcome to Fuckboy over here. Very accurate name for this man. It's Huff and Puff the Slog Boy. We've been going on a bit of a roll talking about all the design changes they made for Huff and Puff. This boy, he's not fun. He's not a fun man. I would have been dropping by some of your streams recently, because I saw you been streaming Smash Bros. Occasionally. I'm like, yeah, Smash Bros. My brother took my Switch and he won't give it back. Because he broke his PS3 and he's just like, give me your Switch. And he keeps trying to guilt trip me by being fucking not letting me have my Switch back. Meanie. So that's why I haven't dropped by as much. But, I've been playing a shit ton of online. Whereas before, like, I barely played online. He didn't, like, take my Switch. You know, I gave it to him, but you know what I mean. But, what was it? Yeah, I've actually been playing online, whereas every other time you've streamed, it has been I haven't played Smash Bros. In, like, 5 months. Let's watch me get bodied on stream. Now I'm prepared. Now I'm ready for the fight. Smackdown. Oh, God damn. Oh, no. We're in a bed. Watch and be amazed as Mario dies via electric chair. I should be able to drop by a lot more streams now because the school year ended. Do you have Mario Kart? Not on the Switch. I do have it on the Wii U, I think? Yeah, that's down there. But I don't have internet on the... Wait, yes, I have internet on the Wii U. But, I mean, yeah, not on the Switch, so really not anything actively applicable. What do I want to do in this situation? He's about to kill me. I'll heal for 15 with a Honey Super. Yeah, just go with a Honey Super. Sure, whatever. It works. Mario Kart... So, I actually, you know what? I have a fun story to tell, Lemon. So, you don't ever want to ask me, do you want to play Mario Kart for one goddamn reason. There's a story that I like to tell about Mario Kart as how it was always my jam. Mario Kart... I just died. Shit. God, he does so much damage, too. Jesus. I could have used bow. I could definitely circumvent that. In Mario Kart 7, there wasn't, like, a traditional online leaderboards. Like, you had to join, like... There was this traditional one, like, you know, quick play, just play online with a random group of people. Or you could go into pre-existing rooms of, like... You know, anyone could make a room, standard stuff like in Smash Bros. But there was a couple official rooms. And the official one that was just Nintendo, that had like 50,000 people or some garbage ranked on there, I got to number fucking 1 in that. I got to the best in the world. Immediately after doing that, I was there for like a day and a half. Immediately after that happening, I lost internet because we couldn't pay the internet bill. And so I lost my throne and I just said, fuck it, I got there once before. And I can't do it again, but I did it. And that's a little bit of a misnomer, as you may think. It doesn't mean I'm literally the best, but it means I had the highest score. So it's not like a direct one-to-one correlation. I'm not the best in the world, but I did beat 90%. 90 to 95% of people I beat online. The only reason I haven't really hit the Mario Kart grind is because, one, that was a mobile game and I got to play it whenever I wanted. Two, it had two of my favorite Mario Kart courses of all time, which were the Airship and Waluigi Pinball. And 3, Mario Kart 8, I don't like 200cc very much. Yeah. That one's not as fun. Not a big 200cc boy, so... I don't really like the fact that, really, I'm just not the biggest fan of 200cc. I don't know. It just doesn't have that same magic to me. I just feel like you don't get the same mastery as you do with 150cc, but that's just... That's definitely a dissenting opinion. I've seen people really like 200cc. I just don't like the fact that internet forces you to play that sometimes. Like, there's not even like an option like no 200cc. I'm not allowed to just say no. The game makes me do it, and I don't find that super fun. So, that's whatever. Oh my god, he actually missed. Nice. What the fuck? Weevil, they added new things to Huff and Puff. You asshole. Great. We're having fun. And yeah, Lemon, welcome to Mario Party. If you like Mario Party, I'd recommend this mod sometimes. This is the Master Quest mod, which is not actually the same as the Pro Mode mod, which is what I've streamed before. This is the Master Quest mod, which is the next notch up. This was built off of the Paper Mario Pro Mode mod, and they made it just even harder. But a lot of the time, this game's really neat balance because they added so much new stuff and new mechanics. But it's like fucking, god damn it, why do they make some of these bosses bullshit? Mario Party? Yeah, Mario Party. What are you talking about? Don't you love Mario Party Master Quest? I'd play that, to be fair. Every AI is by default set to, like, impossible difficulty. And why is Huff and Puff invisible? He missed, and he says, oh, you want to play like that, huh? See what happens if you use your own trick against you. And he just made himself invisible. I'm like, fuck! The whole dodge mechanic, which is my build, he counters irreversibly. Oh, fuck you, dude. And he keeps missing, too, so he's gonna keep reapplying that invisibility. Like, look at this. He's like, oh, you're gonna play like, so that's how you want to play on? Let's see how you do your tricks and get fuck you. Eat my jorts. Eat an entire bowl of genitals. It hurts. It hurts a lot right in my soul. You can see his sprite is also not intended to be invisible because his mouth's not having a good time. He's not supposed to look like this. You broke him. And because the whole invisibility mechanic is such, I can't actually, unless I guess if he's electrically charged, I can, but I can't actually be invisible and use out of sight against him under normal circumstances. I mean, I could do this, but yeah. Blam. No, great. Bo doesn't get a turn. He's a good time. And he's still invisible. Okay, where did I drop that pen? So, Lemon, how far are you in Mother 3? I know you've been playing that. I haven't been able to drop in on those either. That's because, again, my work only just ended. So I'll be able to drop by more now, but, you know. It's the last couple days of work. That's when stuff always gets long, complicated, and hard. So, okay. You know what? We're going to have to do this the other method of defense, then. Which is the old-fashioned way. Water block. Thank you, Sushi. Did you ever actually do the thing I recommended, third memento? Did you ever do the thing with Duster? Like, when you got him back, did you backtrack to the castle? I reminded you multiple times. You probably should do that. I mean, you can't now. You've already gone too far. If you're getting mementos and needles, that means you're right at the end of the game. Yeah, you're at chapter 7. You're at the longest chapter in the game. This is the main meat of the game. This is what you're here for. Come on. Come on. You get Duster's ultimate weapon. If you remember in the Duster chapter, chapter 2, there was like a Lord Pain, the conductor ghost. You can go back to the castle right as you recruit Duster and get him back that whole amnesiac section right out of Club Titty Boo. You can go back there and he'll be there again. You can refight him. Like that conductor ghost reappears. And he's actually floating around Duster's ultimate weapon, the mystical shoes. It's the only ultimate weapon that isn't gotten by either, I think Boney's you find in a treasure chest. It's the only weapon he can equip. And Kumatora's and Lucas's are random drops. Here's a fun fact. So they're a random drop of the mystical gloves and the mystical stick. Without knowing what they are, one of them's on the island, and one of them's right at the last needle. Right before, like, it's at right before the point of no return. I can't really describe it because it would spoil it, but one's on the island. You'll know when you get there. But fucking A. And the other one's like, yeah, second run. Duster's actually has the weakest ultimate item. There's actually a debate because you get his ultimate weapon so early on in the game. His final weapon you get in the final dungeon called, like, ultimate shoes, which aren't actually his ultimate weapon. They're called mystical shoes, the ultimate ones, actually have like 15 more power than his supposed ultimate weapon. But it becomes a debate of, do you want more power or do you want more defense and speed? So it's an actual like question there for like what do you prefer? There's very few things you can like hardline miss, you know? Why are you grabbing New Year's bombs? Those don't do much. Those have a chance of instantly killing an enemy, but they're a lot of the time, they're PK Flash, Gamma, or Omega, I think. That's literally what those are. They're that PK skill, but as an item, and you can give them to other people. Just the one. You only need one of those like crazy late into the game. I think you actually walked in. Yeah, the statue's the last area of the game. Like, you seeing that was a little bit of a spoiler, but not super much. If you played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that's the statue that chases Ness and Lucas during that one section. in the Subspace Emissary, if you'll remember that. That's that statue. That's the Porky statue. And that's why that is a stage hazard rather than an actual thing you can kill, because you're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, actually, the statue is technically an optional boss. You never have to fight the statue. Ow. My ass. I just realized that's a lightning attack and that pierces defense. That still did 19 damage through my water block. Ow. I mean, you actually get... If you found any of the trivia cards, I think you did. It gives you the last trivia card, I believe. Those don't actually do anything, but they're neat. I mean, okay, they do something, but it's super minor. You don't need to worry about it. There are 4 in the game. It gives you the 4th one. I know some of them are throughout the game. Like, you're not meant to find all of them, like, right at the, you know, whatever point of the game. Whatever, you can totally miss them. Okay, I'm still dying, but this is workable. We can work with this. You're gonna want to, like, pro tip, save those mementos for the end of the game. You're gonna want to use those on the final boss. In the final section of the game, there is a very, very long point of no return where there's no item, guys. When you enter the final dungeon, you'll know where it is. It's literally you are entering the building of the big bad. If you enter that area of the game, grab all of the mementos. And probably put them on, like, Lucas or something, because he's probably the most tanky. Don't, like, spread them out. Keep every single one of those mementos on Lucas. Like, even when you're fighting the final boss, give him all of them. Every single one. He makes the best use of them. Like, that is a pro strat. There's your hint for today. Save those fraggin' mementos. And don't accidentally die with them in your inventory, like I did. Multiple times. Why did I just reapply another dodgy cloud? I completely forgot I'm not supposed to do that. Son of a bitch. Oh well, doesn't really matter. You already did once? Yeah. Even in my playthrough, and I know the game, I lost like 4 mementos from being a dip. I think you're on the 3rd needle. That's the water one, right? Where you have to, like, transfer water from one bucket to another. That's one of the most obnoxious ones to get rid of just because of the area. I lost that one immediately. It was Doria's memento. That one I lost, like, instantly. Oh, no. Fucking A. He's gonna do the thing, everybody. There we goes. Water was the first one? Wait. Wasn't that the first one? There's no way that's the first memento. That's not the first one. The first memento is the one that introduces it. It's the one in the castle courtyard. That's the very first memento you gain access to. Oh, it's snow one. I don't remember specific. There's 7 needles. There's the water one, the island one, the castle, snow, final. Where are the other 2? Was there a lava one? No. I'm thinking of Earthbound. I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't remember where the last 2 needles are. And I played that game, like, only a couple months ago. That shit's gone. It's just lost in my brain. There is a lava one? Huh. I don't remember. I know that's Earthbound. That was a terrible dungeon in Earthbound. Ugh. Fuck the lava area. That was a bitch. Oi. Robot facade showed up. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. There is a second lava one. That's the one I was thinking of. That's the absolute worst. Getting out of that cave while still holding on to the memento is so hard. He's gonna go invisible again, great. That's the one that I could not reasonably get out of the dungeon with the memento. That one's obnoxious, because they give it to you just right at the end. Ah, Facade, you asshole. That's a fun one, though. Facade's a fun fight. The fact that he lived as long as he did makes him a fun dude. He's a cool guy. I like Facade. I don't, like, actually like Facade, but conceptually I like Facade. He's a really fun villain. He's also a horrible monkey abuser. So, you know, fun is definitely in air quotes right there, but, you know. I'm trying to think if there's any other, like, honestly, Earthbound, Mother 3 has a bunch of, like, little things, but, I don't think there's, the only really big thing you should know about is, again, Duster's ultimate weapon, which unfortunately is AWOL now. There's a couple other ultimate, like, gear pieces that are just random drops, but you don't need to worry about them. The game does not demand, like, having ultimate gear is a minor thing, like, more relevant, here's your pro tip, more relevant for Mother 3 is grinding and having certain skills. I'm actually going to tell you about this one. This isn't a major spoiler. There's one move you should not use because it breaks the game. Not as in crashes the game, but it's right at the end of the game. If you get PK ground, do not use it. It is too strong. It is literally like the walkthrough says you shouldn't even be at a high enough level to get that move, but I did. That move breaks the game. Like, that move is strong. That's like Starstorm 3. Like, that's Starstorm out the ass. Why is that not Lucas's final smash? That shit's amazing. But, because the last couple bosses in the game just get destroyed. Headset, okay. Just get destroyed by PK ground. I'm not going to say what it does, but you'll see it when you get it if you do, because you kind of need to grind a little bit or be a completionist like I was to get it, but, you know. There's very few times that I say you probably don't want to do anything, because it kind of devalues the last couple bosses in the game, because they just become so easy. I mean, it doesn't solve every fight, but, it's just one of those, like, you know, I'm done with the game now. I'm officially done. I'd like to go home now. I win. That's the I'm done with the game button. I don't think about anything else. No, that's about it. Oh, did you get the shield? You've been to Thunder Tower, so did you get the shield snatcher? It was a side quest with a bunch. When you were driving around the highways, there was a bunch of mice you could talk to. Did you do their side quest where you could like there was a mother mouse and you have to find her 7 kids dotted around the highway? If you haven't done that, you probably should, because you get a unique item from it that's very, very nice. And I think that quest is always there. Nope, you didn't. Oh, okay, you probably want to do that, because it's the one thing that makes Boney an amazing party member. Because Boney's whole gimmick is he's always going to be the fastest, just always. He's a dog. He's pretty much going to go first in combat every single time, and he's like the item user. The next time you go to that area or you're in the neighborhood, you may want to find that mouse lady. And I think it's near, like, the road stop, like the rest stop area, so it's pretty easy to find. But you're going to want to do her quest because she gives you a unique item that you're getting to the point of the game, you're going to want it. Yeah, Mr. Saturn table, yeah. It's around that time. I actually don't know if he still does it, but oh my god. I don't know if he still does it, but in Brawl, that was Lucas's entrance. Like, he rode in on the Mr. Saturn table, which is a nice touch. Whereas Ness teleports in. He uses the PK teleport. There isn't actually PK teleport in Mother 3. That's so weird. That game's not big enough to warrant it, but that's a staple of the series. That was in Mother 1, even. PK teleport was always there. Huh. Alright, whatever then. There's a couple stuff that just randomly get mixed around from certain games. Like, I always talk about it, that there's one PK spell that was in Mother 1 that is none of the others, and it's PK Beam. You never see it again. There might be others, like status ailment ones, but PK Beam, that's the boy. I guess there's also PK Ground. That's in none of the others. That's Kumatora's unique I win now button. Oh, by the way, Huff and Puff's still an asshole. Still being a big old smelly willy right now. And I can't... Even God did the invisibility thing when he did the electric attack. We are still fighting this boss, Weevil. Weevil, I can't kill him. I need to see his HP. I'm gonna tattle him with Goombario, because Sushi can't actually do anything this turn, but... how much damage have I even done to you? I kind of turned my brain off, but I can't really do that. I need to do damage. Yeah, ow. I've done 12 damage. This is gonna be this whole episode. This is just gonna be fucking Master Off Puff. Alright, now don't you cause any problems, you hear? I should have used Fan Smack. I was gonna use FP, or Refresh anyway, and I just wasted that 7 FP I just got from it. The 8 HP, I guess. God, fuck this boss. Honestly, the fact that he becomes invisible when he dodges is so fucking bullshit. Fuck that, man. He's actually healing more than I'm hurting him. Wait, no, he's not. Yeah, she does 6 damage. That's right. Never mind. Fuck this boss. He's a dickhead. I can't... How are you supposed to fight this dude logistically? You just have to man mode He's built like a DPS check boss, but has so much HP and healing you cannot physically DPS check him. What is this boss? You can't dodge him either, so you can't marathon mode him. Water Block isn't doing anything. They're still doing 4 damage. Water Block doesn't do anything. Like, this attack gets rid of Dodge Cloud. This attack shrinks. He heals. He gets free actions. His tough buffs are almost unkillable. It's like, fucking A, man. God damn this boss. I almost want to restart because I've wasted so many items and turns. And he just keeps that damage on board because Water Block doesn't do shit. I'd only just now noticed because I was kind of a little bit of too into the mother talk, but... fucking... You can't even, like, buff to make him fuck off. Water Block doesn't work. Dodge Cloud doesn't work. And then he gets freaked out. There goes all his HP. I'm back on the full... Just kill me. Oh, he gets to attack 3 times. Why did he get to attack 3 times? Why did he get to attack 3 times? He ate, charged, and then attacked with the charge. What the fuck's up with this boss? Like, him getting 2 turns is already bullshit. He just got a 3rd turn. Like that right there. He just took an entire turn just to charge. Why did he eat, charge, and then attack? Kill me. Dun da 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 ba da da da. Not to mention, they also took away Super Jump Charge, so you can't even, like, Power Bounce cheese this dude either. I don't ever need another party member other than Bo, do I? No, I use Paracarry occasionally. You know, don't need these, because they're actively bad now. Thanks, game. Guess just maybe more regen. You know what? Yeah, more regen. Why not? Just double down on that. That's fuck it, I guess. Power jump. Might as well. So the dodge badges hurt me more than they help, so... Now I have no chance to dodge. Never just buff. The only time I should ever buff is if I don't have anything to do with my party member, I guess, and it would just be making me hit harder. I just need to get him, I guess. Just keep hitting him. God, it's the fact that I can't even go a defensive build. Defensive builds doesn't work. He defends up even more so. God. He was already infuriating to fight. Like, even without knowing of the invisibility thing, I was more annoyed at this bot, and now it's frustration. This boss became annoying to unfun. Why did they crank this dude up to infinity, but in an unfun way? At least with Tubba Blubba's heart, I could try and then fail and try and fail. I'm an hour in and I fought him like 3 times. Tubba Blubba, I died like 15 times by now. I'm gonna have to actually spam Parakarry's air raid just to DPS check this man. Just to kill the damn puffs. Don't eat them. He's gonna eat them. Yeah, he always eats on the first turn. So that's free damage, because this isn't a wasted turn. Normally, that's designed to show off, like, okay, if you hit the boss, he makes minions, and then he eats them. He always eats on the first turn. That's what he's programmed to do. Except, oops, he then gets a free attack. So literally, there's nothing you can do in that first turn unless you decide to take out the tough buffs that happen to not be invisible. Why did you hit 3 times there? What? Why did they hit for 12? Game design. It's just the fact that it's inconsistent on top of everything else. You get little shit like that, like, ooh, Tough and Puff attacked 3 times this turn. Ooh, that did 4 extra damage for no reason. It's just the carry on top of the shit cake. I'm just gonna have to spam air raid as much as possible. Just kill the damn puffs as much as you can. There they go. At least those are the invisible ones. Fuck off. You don't need to be able to see his exact HP because, you know, his size changes based on how much, what is it? His size changes based on his HP, so you can just kind of guess his HP, but... Oh, I hope I don't happen to dodge this wrong. One of his electric attacks pisses him off and he goes invisible. One of them doesn't. The ground shock doesn't. The directed lightning bolt to your head does. Good boss. fun time. Can only hope he doesn't eat next turn, because I'd like to be able to get an air raid off, but... So that Gita doesn't piss him off that time, because it happened to be the ground one. Random chance. Good boss. Yeah, there he goes. All right. And it's completely random how many are invisible, like right there. 3 of the 5 were invisible. And randomly it'll be like 1 of the 5. I think it's like a 50-50 chance for them to be invisible or not, but it's just like, fuck, man, really? Plus, normally it's also supposed to be like, they're meant to do like 1 damage, but the whole gimmick with them is the more tough puffs are, the faster they attack. But they've made them effectively, because I'm a pretty good masher, it doesn't matter how many they are, they just do 8 damage. Every turn, 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage. Jack shit I can do about it, because their damage doesn't actually change based on how many they are. It instead changes the attack speed, which is such an inconsequential difference, you cannot make them not do 8 damage. Like right here, I could have used Refresh and then hoped for an HP regen, but I'm going to do 8 damage, and I would have entered Tough Puffs or Huff and Puffs next turn with like 6 HP, which is death. You're gonna fucking do the thing again. He did it. Oh no! He did the thing again! It's like, I want to, at this point, I'd like to be able to air raid, because I know he's just going to fucking eat next turn. But if I do, he hits for 19 damage, and then the Duff Puffs do 8. And that's death. Assuming I block. Oh, like if I block, oh, it's 17 damage, but then they hit for 8, and that's too much damage, and I die anyway. God, again, just making it, the only change, so he can't eat and act in the same turn, would have made this so much better. Tough Puffs being tanky, fine. Fucking, you know, what is it called? Tough Puffs being tanky, fine. All the Tough Puffs ran being invisible, fine. Hell, even himself being invisible, fine. The fact that I can't capitalize on him eating is bullshit. Like, that's 2 mechanics. He has 2 mechanics to advance his turn state. One where I can't act against him, and one where he gets an extra action against me. Both ways of I can't hurt him with him being invisible, and him eating for free. Fuck you. At least when he doesn't have any tough buffs, the fight's really easy, and I can recoup all my lost star power and without having need to use any items or anything of the sort. God, he's be glad I'm also good at mashing. Imagine fighting this dude if you weren't good at mashing. Like, this dude would be like, even still, this dude is an absolute pain on the hand. Like, look at this. One attack pretty much every turn, which is hand pain, and then that attack which randomly comes up and is hand pain. It's just like, man, come on, really? Also, not even talk about the fact that that attack involves mashing, Bo's attack involves mashing. This is a mash fight. And I don't like it. I don't want it either. I'm about to die, by the way. I could very easily die right here, depending on what he does. Because I'm going to be reduced down to 7 HP, depending on how much my regen works. So I'm going to be reduced down to 8 HP. Depending on what attack he does, I could just die. If he does the slam attack, I'm probably going to die unless I block it. Well, no, we're not going to know. Yeah, if that HP regen hadn't procced there, I would have died. There's no reason to do that. Like, there's nothing... There's nothing I can do. Water block just doesn't work. Just doesn't work. No reason. No reason at all. You may say, oh, I mean, the lightning damage, that's lightning. That does pierce. All right, that makes sense. I can give you that one. Why does normal attacks not do it? Why do the tough puffs not effective? Can you answer me that? Why does he just pierce defense? He doesn't actually pierce defense. I have defend plus. He should be getting through that too. He doesn't. He just decides to work through water block. Good boss. Great. Thanks. This is effectively, I need to very slowly recoup all my losses every time every time he eats and whatnot, just so I can slowly grind him down with air raid. It's all I can do. Hope he doesn't get pissed at me for him happening to use the one attack he likes doing, I guess. Like, the cardinal sin of Tubba Blubba's heart was the fact that he had minions that were already pretty much designed to be a punishment for fucking up with the gimmick. The red Clubbas. They've always been a punishment for not being able to get around effectively, so they were really hard fights, but they were optional. That was their whole thing. They've always been optional fights. But with this, like, they decided to throw red Clubbas in the boss fight, which is not fun at all. But, oh, fuck you. Great game. I may die now again, depending on what he does. Oh, he's just okay. That guy's manageable. But, like, the cardinal sin of that one is they didn't change the boss enough to be hard. The minions that he put in there were bullshit, and that's easily fixable. They decided to make this dude just fucking stupid. That's this boss. That is a very aggressive way of saying it, but damn if it's not right. Right on the money. No, don't use the extra weight. Yeah, no, use the maple super. This boss is stupid. Also, I just went really risky and went for the power jump, and I'm regretting it by having to eat my maple super. There's a bit of a non sequitur there, but I just wanted to give my thought process of I fucked up really bad right there. But it was worth it to get 4, 6, effectively 12 damage on board. Each of the big tough puffs is 2 HP for the boss. Only killing those is what does damage to the boss. Every time I kill a big tough puff, it's 2 damage. Every time I kill a small one, it's 1 damage. That's just the most eloquent way I can think of putting that bad boy. He always seems to like alternate between which lightning attack he does. He's about to just Zeus lightning strike me, so he's about to get pissed at me again. Fuck you, dude. I need to get something to drink. God, this boss takes so goddamn long, too. If he doesn't eat, we'll be in a good spot because I can aerate him. But he's gonna eat. He loves eating right after lightning, which is so inefficient too. At least for me, it's so bad. And then he's lightning again. Fuck. I'm gonna go get something to drink real fast. I'll be right back. Oh, so, just, by the way, Weevil, are you still here? See you in the Watchers list, but I don't know if you're still, like, here. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. It was a very short trip. Luckily for me, my, like, 2-liter was just... Wait, shit. Was just empty enough for me to say, yeah, that's about a glass. Also, Weevil's not here. Weevil died. Rip to be to Weevil. And we're gonna get him with a refresh. I mean, at least we kind of have a system going on here. The only problem is that if I run out of items, you know? Like, I'm hemorrhaging items very fast. And then I occasionally miss dodges like that, so... I just gotta grind it up. They actually buffed Smooch from what it was in Pro Mode. Smooch is now actually viable for raw HP healing. Smooch is actually now more efficient. Because before it was, you could spend 3 meters for 20 HP, or you could use Refresh, which is 3 meters for, like, 3 times. For 3 meters for 21 HP and 21 FP. But now you're spending, but the whole benefit of it was being in one burst, like just boom, 20 HP. But now it's 2 meters, which means I can just go, boop, and there you go. I mean, Refresh also cures status ailments, which means it's even better. But now they've made it completely viable, and, well, there you go. Viability confirmed right there. I'm actually going to wait one more turn, just so I don't get attacked by dang old pups. Because I want to use a focus command. And you can't really focus when I'm being attacked. Because each focus is a full refresh. Plus whatever I happen to regenerate each turn, so it's just very convenient. I should use Fan Smack. That's not going to do that much damage to him. I think he has a set amount of time between eating. If he eats this turn, I'll know that, because... No, okay. He's going to go invisible. Oh my god. I need to go invisible, and then... Yeah, he's actually, I think, about to go invisible, too. God damn it. I could also use Starstorm to take out his puffs, but it's just too much of a star meter investment. If you could have access to the third Deep Focus, but that's in the last chapter of the game. You don't gain access to Deep Focus 3 until, well, the end of the game. So being only in Chapter 6 isn't really giving me access to a lot of my fun tools to play around with, which is a damn shame, to be fair. Outstar is probably getting pissed at me calling to him over and over and over again. Like, man, just handle your own problems, Mario. Jesus! How many times do you need the Star Spirits to come in and bail your ass out of this shit? Come on, man. I mean, I get it. You're doing us a favor, but this is ridiculous. Don't you think you're milking it a little bit, Mario? Okay. Is this reasonable? That's reasonable. Let's hope he does not charge, because he hasn't done the blow attack yet. Hope he doesn't charge. Hope and pray. Otherwise, I just can't actually hurt him. Oh, great. I just did 2 damage. Good. God, I hate this boss. Each one of the big abhorrent offenders have been a different cardinal sin. Like the Lantern Ghost from Chapter 5 or Chapter 4 was a recipe in perfectionism. This one is a recipe in go fuck yourself, and the one in Tub of Love's Heart, that one was hey, I hope you like normal enemies. I kind of lost the theming of. It doesn't matter. Each of them have been a different bullshit reason for the fight not being fun. One of them was the minions. One of them was just the demand of perfectionism. And this one is the fact that fuck this boss's new mechanics. Go away, Too Tough. I did 2 damage, everybody. This is going to take hours. Unironically, we've been in this fight for like 40 fucking minutes. If he's had another situation if the HP hadn't regen right there, I would have died. If he does, then never mind. I'm fine. We've done 2 damage. At least the regen is helping us keep pace so much. That Heart Fanatic, Happy Heart, and 2 Happy Flowers are helping us keep pace so much. Effectively, every time they pop, they're boosting the effectiveness of Refresh, and that's innumerably valuable. Fuck this boss. We have a system going on, at least. We have, like, a rhythm to our like a method to our Like, if he doesn't heal the hero, it'll be perfect, but he always eats after using lightning. So that means I don't have a chance. But if he didn't, there's a pattern. It's not the case. He's either going to body slam or use the wind attack. And then he just spams his shit out of lightning, and it's very fun. The group focus command would be huge right here, by the way. Pro tip for any of you doing this yourself for some reason, group focus badge. It gives your party members access to the focus command, which, as you can tell right now, is very nice. It's because there's so many times where I'm having my partners just do the do nothing command. No. Get out of here, stalker. I almost wish I could restart the fight. But I've had so much advantage built up, and I would have wasted so much time. The group focus command would be so big, though. Is it worth it? Do I just let him kill me? How much damage have I done? That'll be the final determinant. God, this whole episode's gonna be this one fucking fight. Okay, I've done just under a third of his HP. 120, yeah, I don't want to reset the fight. But would it be worth it, though? The only time I'm having my party member not do anything is specifically when he goes invisible. What would I unequip for it, too? I guess I could just permanently keep Paracarrier. No, I need out of sight. I can't do quick change. I could do Power Jump. Yeah, Power Jump. And maybe HP Plus? HP Plus is nice on. I could level up. I don't know. I think the group focus command would be huge. I don't know how much BP it costs, though. Now is the time I can aggress. Ah, but I'm fucking small! He's gonna charge this turn, too. Just fucking kill me. You know what? Let's just make this faster. I'm counting this as a death, by the way. Don't worry. This is a death. Death, 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 death. I'm repeating death to remind myself in the future to tally this. Death, death. And then, oh, and I see, like, the main menu. Death. I died. Count that as a death. I just sped up the death. Also, I'm gonna tattle him from the get-go. This is ridiculous. Group focus. Medicine Man, super nice. 2 deep focuses, HP plus, yada yada. Refund. Tap, close call, no. Power rush, no. FP plus, no. It's also because I wasted so many of my items. I don't want to risk it, too. You know? I am bad at platforming, it seems. Why can't I hammer you? Gotta get a first strike! Alright. This is the only time I can really use a hustle drink, by the way. This is the only time it really fits into the strategies when I first turn tattle. So I might as well just pop the damn thing now. Alright, come at me. Because he always eats first, too. That's another reason I'm doing this. So I can jump. Oh my god, none of them were invisible. Nice! and then jump. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Alright, I did 9 damage, in theory, and then you just air raid. Because he always eats on the first turn, so I want to just... Oh, wow. I've actually never used group focus. It's weird that it appears right there. I've never used group focus before. Never. So it's weird to see it just in the menu like that, but, I mean, I guess it works. Yeah, you can't look at his HP. If he has any Tough Puffs around, you have to look at his HP plus the amount of HP the Tough Puffs represent if they're invisible. Or if, like, when he's eating. Because, like, he's gonna eat right now. Oh, shit. He's actually not. Oh, God. He's changing the system. What the hell? You've never done this before. I mean, how dare you know what? Can't complain. That's 2 more damage right there. Sure, works for me. Can't really complain, to say the least. I have no reason to hit Tub of Blubber right now. Yeah, Tub of Blubber. Tub of Boy over here. So I'll just slap it. There's your 6 damage. You need to die. I don't know. They probably have 5 HP, I would assume. Because Spiny Surge can't just instantly kill them. So. There he goes. See? 2 damage to him. He's gonna be charging soon. Like, he hasn't done his charge yet, so... Also, it's super nice with Smooch being a viable option, because I can do stuff like this. Like, I don't need FP, so I can use Smooch instead and effectively save more, Star Meter. Does this work with Deep Focus? No, they have Weak Focus. Okay. I mean, even still, you know? It's still good. It's still a good option. Like, I didn't want her to attack there anyway, so, you know. There's no real downside to it. That's half a Star Meter I would not be getting. No! God, I forgot that's a thing. Oh, that's something I need to take account into. I'm so used to every single menu opening up, or every single option on the party member's menu to open up, like, a sub-menu, so I just default hit the A button and see whatever appears. Oh, muscle memory, don't do me dirty like this. I've done 9 damage to him. Oh, God. Oh, Smooch again. Sure, fuck, man, whatever. He's gonna be eating soon, because he hasn't eaten in a while. I'm debating I should be using Fan Smack right there, but it makes me have to use Refresh on the next turn, or hope for a Happy Flower proc, because 15, the numbers don't work great. Oh, I mean, I guess technically they do, but really it's the fact that he hasn't eaten in a while, so I'm like, oh yeah, no, he'll go eat. Okay. God, the mashing! Come on now. Ow! My fingers. Yeah. Even Bombette's Mega Bomb just isn't worth it. That does like 7 damage or whatever, it's just not worth it. Plus explosion damage, somebody needs to take more explosion damage. Okay, do your charge, yep. And then we go invisible, he's gonna get pissed, and so on and so forth. God, if, depending on how this boss fight goes, I'm seriously gonna do this fucking boss off screen. I hate doing shit like that, but this boss is going to take so long. We're an hour and a half into this, and it's just been, like, 3 attempts at this boss. And one of them was a throwaway. Like, I'm not counting the throwaway one, just to learn what he does. With, like, the very first Goombario, with, like, Zap Tap and all that garbage equipped. Like, oh, fuck. Shut the fuck up, my dude. I know he's gonna eat, so I might as well kill one of these. Oh, you know, great. Thanks, game. Never mind. Sorry for, you know, implying I wanted to do damage to the boss. Foe's Fan Smack did 0 damage. God, base focus feels so weak. Because deep focus makes a lot of the focuses even usable, so base focus sucks. It feels just so wimpy, because it's half of the focus meter. It's like exactly half, and then each deep focus... No, game! That's that muscle memory chiming in again. I honestly think this might be the worst boss in the game. With Tub of Love's Heart, it was fucking infuriating just because Clubbas. But, you know, you just need one lucky break, or that was always because of me, because I'm bad at Clubbas. Mainly it's also because of the fact that fucking Clubbas do not have consistent timing. You know what? That's the cardinal sin. Tub of Blubbas was throwing enemies that are not designed to be force-fought. They're a punishment. And they have the bad mechanic of inconsistent timing, making any strategy and consistency irrelevant against them. The Lantern Ghost demanded perfectionism and memorizing patterns. And this dude demands tedium, an excess of time to be invested in the fight, while not doing anything actually fun or engaging. The 3 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Fuck these bosses.